This is our first episode of the webinar series, Residency Around the World, Exploring Your Options Beyond Your Border. Dr. Mahmood and Dr. Murad Yasawy are working in Jordan at the moment. They have graduated from Ibn Sina, and today we're going to hear their expert opinion on how to apply for the Jordanian board. Thank you, doctors.
Thank you, Tasneem. Shall we begin? From next slide, please. Next one. Yes. Dr. Mahmood. No, from Dr. Mahmood.
Hi, I'm Mahmood Yasawy. I'm graduated from Ibn Sina College. 2016, I finished my university, and 2017, it was the year of the internship year. So, anyways, Murad.
Hi everyone, I am Murad Yasawy. I graduated from Sina National College. I am the second year of my residency program in emergency medicine. I was working in sleep medicine and pulmonology and research center in King Abdullah University Hospital in Jeddah. And I am the co-founder of Research Road of Change and leader of 5 research summer school and courses. The last one was in 2020 in Faqih. Okay, let's start. In the beginning, why Georgia? Please, can you start the video?
Yeah, sure.
Jordan is a beautiful country. There is if you want to look for culture, if you want to look for something like to have adventures, if you have like for just to make yourself happy, you can find all of these in Jordan, of course, especially in Amman and in Al-Batra and in Aqaba, even in Bahr al-Mayt. There is a lot of things to do other than your residency program. It's a really beautiful country, actually. Okay, we are in Jordan in Irbid, because King Abdullah University Hospital. It is for the Science and Technology University in Jordan. It is between Al-Ramtha and Irbid. It's not in Amman, in the capital. No, it's in Irbid. It's the second largest city in Jordan. It is, as I said, it is between Al-Ramtha and Irbid. Okay, and it is serves the north of Jordan. All the north of Jordan, it follows the King Abdullah University Hospital. We are the tertiary hospital, of course.
Should I change the slide, doctor?
Okay. Yes. And the residency program in Jordan, it is divided into 2 main subjects, for non-Jordanians and for Jordanians. For the Jordanian, they have a special requirement. They have a lot of things to do. For non-Jordanian, there is another pathway, not the same pathway for both. The requirement for both is different, and it is different from a hospital to another hospital. It's not like Saudi. In the Saudi, all the hospitals follow the rules of the Hayat al-Takhasusat al-Sahiyya. In Jordan now, every hospital, they have their own requirement, their own pathways. Okay? Even the exams is next slide. Even the exams is different from hospital to hospital, from center to the center, between the Jordanians and non-Jordanians. There's a lot of differences. Okay, we will go through all of the centers one by one. Okay.
All right.
I'm sorry, I wrote the center's name in Arabic. Okay, because the system in Jordan is working by Arabic language. They know English, but the system is working by Arabic. Okay, so I wrote all the hospital names. I think they're missing for 1 hospital or 2. They are new. They start just now, maybe before 2 weeks, the residency program in their hospitals. I didn't write their names because I don't know the rules, and I don't know if they will accept the non-Jordanians or not.
Okay.
In the beginning, we have almost 4 university hospitals like the Jordanian University and Science and Technology, which is Ayman, and Al Hashmiya University and Mota University. And there are a lot of private hospitals like Jordan Hospital, Al Amal, Al Takhasusi, the specialty, and Al Abdali. There is Al Hussein for cancer, and Al Istiqlal Hospital, the Al Islami Hospital, Al Rashid, Al Isra, Ibn Al Haytham, and Al Istishari, and the ophthalmology. And there is the Ministry of Health Hospitals. And the top of this hospital is the military hospital. There's in the military hospital there is 2 types of residency. One for the Jordanians, it is follow the military, and the other one which is for non-Jordanians. Okay. Next one. As I said, the system in Jordan is worked by Arabic. Even if you say this, the announcement of the مستشفى الخدمات الملكية, the military hospital, it is by Arabic language. There is no announcement by English. Okay, there is almost all the specialties you want, from the GS, ENT, orthopedic, neurosurgery, urology, diagnostic radiology, rehabilitation, and the pathology, internal medicine, pediatrics, anesthesia, and intensive care unit, obstetric and gynecology, family medicine, emergency medicine. Some of the programs you can't you can't submit your application on it except if you finished your internship. If you didn't, you can. Like what? Like internal medicine and pediatric and anesthesia and gynae and family medicine and emergency medicine. Other specialties, you can submit your application even if you didn't finish your internship. Of course, there is rules. You have to finish your internship before the date they will give you. What they ask for, what the rules they want from you. You have to be graduated from the high school by 75 or 4. And what paper they want your high school, your bachelor's, your internship, they want medical clearance and your photograph, and they want a fees for submit your application and your passport. And there is an exam after you submit your application. There is an exam. The exam is a little bit difficult. It's not very difficult, but it's difficult. It's not related to your specialty. Of course, where to study from the previous year's exam. The most of people, they collect the exams every year, and through your 6 year of learning. How to apply? How to submit your application? You have to make a file, and you have to go to the hospital and give them your papers. There is no online submission. Next. As I said, let's go to the hospital. Okay, the second hospital we have, the second center we have, the Jordanian hospital, the Jordanian University Hospital in Amman. They almost have all the specialties as the previous center. They have ophthalmology, internal, all the specialties almost. And for the non-Jordanians, your fees is $150. Okay, and how to be accepted? You have 30% in your graduation GPA and 70% in the exam. They have exam, and then 70% will depend on it. In total is 100%. Where you study from? From your 6 years and from the U Ward. And they are next to the university. There is a lot of libraries. They sell the question bank for the previous years. You can buy it from them. They don't give you the PDF or the soft copy. And there is another website. It is good website. Can you just press the next one time?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, this is the barcode if you want to check the additional website. It is a good website. They have a lot of sources for the Jordanian University Hospital exam. Okay. Now we know the specialties they have and how they will accept us and where to study from. what the papers they want. The paper they want your high school certificate, your your college, your internship, and your marks in your college while you're studying the medicine, and your passport, and of course your personal picture. And if you have an experience, it will help you to be accepted in the hospital. And they will ask for an English exam. You have to exam the English exam in Jordan. They don't accept the international exam. They have the TOEFL and IELTS. TOEFL they want above 90, and IELTS they want above 6.5. Okay, it's online submission, of course. You don't have to go to the hospital. Okay, Dr. Mahmood.
Hi, everyone. So, as as Dr. Murad said, like we're continuing. Now we're talking about the King Abdullah Hospital. It's a university hospital, علوم التكنولوجيا. So they have almost all the specialties for Jordanian and non-Jordanian. I think we're talking about medicine. We have even maxillofacial. If someone want to do maxillofacial specialty from dentist side, they have it. So we have internal medicine, pediatric, family medicine, general surgery, ER, anesthesia, all of them. So to submit your paper, there is $15 fee, which is easy. Then the payment, it depends from specialty to specialty. As it's written in the slides, it start from 6,600 to 8,000 to 800, depends and which specialty you're going through, and depends how many years. So what they're gonna ask for? They're gonna ask for, as we said, like you have to have your bachelor, and you have to finish 6 years and 1 year internship. Even the internship, sometimes they're gonna tell you like, okay, finish the internship with the date. They're gonna give to you the date if you're still doing your internship. Some people, like I think in Ukraine or other countries, they have 5 years bachelor. After they finish their bachelor, they have to take 2 years internship to apply for residency here. And they have to pass the medical exam, and like the medical exam picture and labs. So then they have English exam. The English exam is either from British Council IELTS, or they have a TOEFL. It's like literally specific place to give the exam there. So, and the exam is gonna be like easy. Some specialty they're gonna ask for specific exam. Other specialty they're okay just with sending the application. Can I have the next step, the next slide?
Sure, doctor.
So yeah, as we said, it's online application. We're gonna go through ER if you guys want in more detail. Okay, so ER is 4 years, and in the first year, it's gonna be like it's 12 month in our department. Like we're gonna take 10 months in the general ER. It's gonna be between medical cases and surgical cases, urological cases. Of course, in the same shift, it's gonna be like mid-senior, senior, and specialist, which they say it here, it's a fellow. So you're gonna be the junior first year. You see the patient, you're gonna take the history, do the examination, and discuss with your mid-senior or your senior, take the decision. So it's 10 months of the first year, gonna be between the two departments, let's say between general like surgery and medicine. Then we have 2 months. We're gonna take 1 month rotation in cardiology and 1 month in respiratory. So this is the first year. Second year, Mainly second-year resident, they're gonna be in surgery sections. Okay, so in the ER, but we finish like we take care cases as like general surgery cases, urology, orthopedic, any surgical things related with the OB and gynae, and maxillofacial cases. So as a second year, you're gonna be the senior, and you're gonna take the decision. You will have one of the junior with you, and there's the most senior of the shift. If you didn't know something, you're gonna go and ask them. If you didn't know something or you need more consultation, you're gonna go and ask the fellow who is in shift with you. Of course, for admissioning the patient, you have to do all your labs and then consult the other teams upstairs. Like if it's fracture, we're gonna do what we have to do in the ER, then we're gonna consult orthopedic. They're gonna come and do what they have to do. Like if it's surgery, they're gonna admit the patient and do the surgery, or if it's something they have to follow up at the clinic, they're gonna give him a clinic follow up. Third year and fourth year, it's gonna be mainly in medical field, like the ER medicine. Of course, you will have some shifts you have to cover the surgery as well. Yeah, one more point, sorry. About the second year, we have 2-year elective as well, 2-month electives. One of them is anesthesia. 1 month for anesthesia, we have to go either out rotation or you're gonna go like to the anesthesia department and take 1 month there, and 1 month in ICU. So this is in the second year. Third year, as we said, it's a full year. We have only 1 month rotation radiology. Otherwise, we're gonna be all the time in the ER. And the fourth year is gonna be all at ER, and you're gonna be the senior. You will have only the specialist above you. You're gonna take the decision almost, and I hope at that time everyone gonna be capable to do the best. So that's it, I think, from the ER. Yes, we have 2 exams. Okay, after the residency, every year we have 2 exams: the midterm and final exam. So midterm, it's like almost 10 degrees. Then we have 10 degrees of evaluation from the professor, then 80 degrees for the final exam. And this is only for the university, as we said. Then you can apply either for Arabic board or Jordanian board. Jordanian board, you can give the first one after the second year, as well as the Arab board. The Arab board, you have to apply for it in the first 3 months. This is the new rules. If you didn't apply in the first 3 months of the residency, they will not accept you after that. So, yeah, that's it for now. We're gonna talk about more details regarding the Arab board and Jordanian board later on. Next slide.
Next slide, doctor.
Tasneem, can you back 1 slide, please?
Yeah, sure thing.
Here we go.
Okay, for the Hashemite University, it is just for the Jordanians. The training will be in the Amir Hamza Hospital. It is only for 4 specialties: general surgery and internal medicine, pediatric, and obstetric gynecology. They accept only Jordanians. Should we go in the more details, or we should have to go to the next center?
Would you guys like more details?
If there is Jordanians, we can talk about it. If there is no Jordanians with us,
I think there are no Jordanians with us, so we can skip.
Okay. Okay, next one. Mu'ta University is the same thing. It is for ordained for Jordanians, and it is they have only 4 specialties: general surgery, internal medicine, pediatric, gynecology, and it's the same rules between Mu'ta and the Hashemite University. Both they accept only the Jordanians, and there are new.
Okay.
Okay, next one. Okay, for the private hospitals, we have the Jordan Hospital. It is for, they have general surgery, neurosurgery, orthopedic, internal medicine, pediatrics, obstetric gynecology, radiology, and anesthesia and ICU. And they have only these specialties. They don't have the emergency medicine. They don't have other specialties, of course, like ophthalmology. They don't have ophthalmology. The board in the residency program in the Jordan Hospital, it is approved by the Jordanian Council and مجلس الطب العربي, which is the Arabic Council. Usually they ask for your high school certificate, your marks in the college, your baccalaureate, your marks, and you have to submit in the نقابة الأطباء after your acceptance in the hospital, of course, not before. And they will ask for your internship certificate and your passport, your personal photograph, and they have exam. The exam is not very difficult, actually. I took the exam. It is not very difficult. You can pass on it and with high marks. Okay. And okay, and the submission for it will be there's two type of submission. You can make it online, or you can go to the hospital and give them your papers.
Sorry, Dr. Murad, is it مستشفى الأردن paid or unpaid?
The Jordanian hospital for the Jordan hospital for the non-Jordanians, there is they will not tell you they will pay you, and they will not tell you they will not pay you. It will be like what we can call it
مكافأة.
mukafa. It is a mukafa, and most months they give you something. It's not too much. It's almost 200 or 250 dinars. It's but not fixed. It's not like the ratib you will take it every month. No, some month you will take it, some month you will not. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, for the Amal Hospital, it is not it is it's a hospital in Amman. They have only one specialty. It is obstetric and gynecology. Usually they accept females. Rarely they accept males. If you are female and you want obstetric and gynecology, مستشفى الأمل, Al-Amal Hospital is a good choice for you. What they ask from you, they will ask for your certificate from your college, your residency, your internship. You have to not, your age should not be above 30, and if you have any experience, your passport, your personal picture, and your CV, of course. And the submission, it will be online. Okay. There is some questions if when we have to apply, and we will answer it in the end, okay? Because it is different from hospital to hospital, from center to center. It's not all the centers at the same time, like in Saudi or in US or in other countries. No, it's different from center to the center. Next. Okay. مستشفى التخصصي it is the specialty hospital. It is a private hospital in Amman. They have GS, internal medicine, pediatrics, obstetric gynecology, anesthesia, and orthopedics, and ENT, and urology, and radiology, and ophthalmology, of course. مستشفى التخصصي for the non-Jordanians, it is unpaid. You don't have to pay them, and they will not pay you. Okay. And it's the requirement, the same requirement for the Jordan hospital, nothing different. And they, of course, the something what we say, different from other hospitals. It is like an Amal hospital. They don't want a doctor who is above 30. And the submission, it will be online, of course. One of the new hospitals in Jordan, especially in Amman, it is a مستشفى العبدلي. I'm sorry, but this is their announcement. I know it's like old, no, but really, this one is the announcement. Even in their website, this was the announcement. Okay, they have only 3 programs: anesthesia and radiology and general surgery. The general surgery is certified only by the Jordanian Council. The radiology and anesthesia, it's by Jordanian and Arabic Council. The center is new. It's open new. For the first year, they ask only for the Jordanians. In October, while the program is opened, only for Jordanian. Maybe the next year they will open it for the non-Jordanians also. It is a beautiful hospital, actually, in the boulevard. Okay, next. Okay, مستشفى الحسين, it is only for the Jordanians. It's they have any specialties. It's more specific on cancers, like radiology, anesthesia, the nuclear medicine, pathology, and internal medicine. It's only for the Jordanian, and the submission it will be in the hospital itself. Okay.
Next slide.
Yeah, next. Okay, Al-Istiqlal Hospital, it is a private hospital in Amman. They have general surgery, anesthesia, and internal medicine, and also they have radiology and pediatric. But in this announcement, they didn't put the pediatric and radiology, but they have. I know a lot of people there, of my friends in Al-Istiqlal. In the announcement, they wrote it is only for the Jordanians, but there is a lot of non-Jordanians in the hospital, and they accept them. And what they ask, it's the same requirement: your bachelor, your high school, your internship, your passport, your personal picture, and the submission will be online. And they have exam, where to study for the exam from your medical years, and if you find any question banks. Rarely do you will find for the Al-Istiqlal Hospital, but if you found it, it will be great. Al-Islami Hospital, Al-Islami Hospital is a good hospital, actually. When you go to the Al-Islami Hospital, it will look like it's an old hospital, but if you will go inside, it is a nice hospital. It is a great hospital. They have a great staff, and they have a lot of specialties, more than other private hospitals. They have general surgery, neurosurgery, orthopedics, and ophthalmology. They have emergency medicine even. Not a lot of hospitals have emergency medicine in Jordan. Internal medicine and obstetric and gynecology. The obstetric and gynecology will be only for the females. They don't accept males in Al-Islamic Hospital. They have anesthesia and radiology and pediatrics. They don't ask for a lot, and they are very cooperative. You have to submit your application. They will ask for a few papers like your high school, your internship, your bachelor degree, your passport, your personal picture, and if you have any experience previously, and if you have any specialties, if you have, and they have exam. The exam is in the same specialty you submit on it. If you submit for emergency medicine, your exam will be in the emergency medicine, not like other hospitals. If you submit for general surgery, they will examine you on the general surgery. Of course, they will ask you some question from other specialties, of course, but the main questions, it will be from your main application specialty. Where you study from? From the 6 years you learn from, and question bank. You will find a lot of question bank for the Islamic Hospital, especially in the libraries around the hospital. The application, it will be online. مستشفى الرشيد, it is a new hospital also, and they have a psychiatric residency program only, and the application, it will be online. Usually the paper they will ask you, it's the same papers or the requirements the same for each hospital, nothing different. They have only one program, it is the psychiatric. Okay. Okay, مستشفى الإسراء. مستشفى الإسراء is a new hospital in some programs like the general surgery. They have radiology and general surgery only, residency programs in the Al-Isra Hospital. This announcement only for the general surgery, and the hospital is an old hospital, but the programs is new. They ask for your high school and your bachelor and your internship and your CV only. They ask for your age should not above 30, and your high school should be above 85, and you have to be graduated from your college by good or better. They accept Jordanians and non-Jordanians. In the announcement, it's written only for the Jordanians, but actually they accept both. مستشفى ابن الهيثم, it is a new hospital actually, not new hospital, new residency program. Okay, and they have 5 residency programs for pediatric, obstetric and gynecology, ophthalmology, orthopedics, and neurosurgery. The program, actually, I don't know if they accept the non-Jordanians or not, because I don't know anyone there. I tried to contact with them to take more information, but no one answered me. And even the requirement, they didn't wrote it. Yani. So I don't know if the requirement the same for any other hospital or not. Okay, the application, of course, online. They put only the website you can submit your application. مستشفى الاستشاري. Unfortunately, this is their announcement. I'm sorry, I cut it so that we can make it a fit in the slide. But actually, this is the announcement. They accept only the Jordanian. They have a few programs like internal medicine and pediatrics and obstetric gynecology and general surgery. They accept only the Jordanians. Sometimes they accept even if you are in your second year or in the third year, even in other hospitals. Yeah. The application will be online. The hospital of ophthalmologic, special hospital for ophthalmologists, it is only for the Jordanians, of course. This hospital, they have only one specialty. It is ophthalmology, and it is only for the Jordanians. And they said, yani, in the next year they will accept the non-Jordanians also. But last year they accepted only Jordanians. I hope in next year and this year, yani, when you guys will submit, they will accept you also, especially for the people they want ophthalmology because they have high exposure. The submission, of course, will be from the hospital itself. But if we see, there is some requirements. It is, yani, you have to bring the requirement of this paper for all hospitals. Like what? Like your bachelor degree, your internship certificate, your marks, your high school certificate. All the hospital will ask it for you. All the centers will ask for that. Tamam? When you have these papers, you have to go to the Ministry of Foreigners, the Wizarة الخارجية, and the Higher Education, التعليم العالي, and التربية والتعليم, the Ministry of Education, and you have to go to the Council of Jordan, so they will make it for you, like they will stamp for you, it is accepted. Okay? And there is a website, it is for the higher education of the Jordan. You have to go through it and make sure that the university you are graduated from it is certified in Jordan. Not all the universities of the Saudi, it is certified in Jordan. Okay, you have to make sure about it. And if you have like the medical practice license from the country you are living in it or from your original country, it will be better, it will help you. So it will make the process faster. And we have to know, one back please.
Yeah.
And have to know, it is different from hospital to hospital. When they open your submission, when they open for your applications, when they receive your application, like in my year when I submit, most of the universities and the centers, they open their programs in April, I think, yes, in April and May, and some of them in June even. But some of the centers, they will open maybe in the January or in October. As we said in the Al-Abdali Hospital, they start in October. They didn't start in April, May, and June. No, it is different from hospital to hospital when they will start their residency program, when they will ask for applications. Okay, And of course, some of the centers, they will ask a fees from you, like the hospital of King Abdullah, the Jordanian University Hospital. The private hospitals, usually they don't ask you for fees, and most of them, they don't pay you, but some of them, they will give you like mukafa'a from time to time. Okay? And there are some hospitals, the private hospitals especially, they will make you sign for a contract that you can't leave anytime you want. If you want to leave, you have to pay, because they give you a chair. So if you leave, this chair will be lost. So they will make a contract with you. If you will want to leave, you have to pay. Especially in the private hospitals only. In the university hospital, they don't ask you to sign this contract. Next one. Dr. Mahmoud, you want to say something, or should I continue?
No, you can continue. Go.
Okay. What papers we have to do after our acceptance? تمام? Before acceptance, you make sure your university you are graduated from, it is a certified university in Jordan. Okay? So after your acceptance in the center you applied in, they will give you a paper, or as we say, the khitab, okay, or as they say in Jordan, kitab. They say for the khitab is kitab. And you take this paper and you will go to the higher education and you will give them your certificate and the paper you took from the center you applied in, and they will approve your certificate. And you have to do the same thing for your mu'adala. You have to make a mu'adala for your certificate, and you will go to the Naqabat al-Atibba and you register on it. And you have to get your medical license in Jordan, of course. For non-Jordanians, you don't have to do any exam to have the license. If you get your acceptance in any center, they will give you the license. If you are Jordanian, you have to do the exam, because the Jordanian license, it's permanent, and non-Jordanians license is temporary, only for the residency program.
Yeah, it's only for a residency program, and you have to renew it every year.
Exactly.
So it's year per year. When you go like second year residency, you have to go to the to renew your papers again. And the third year, you have to go and renew the papers. Yes. Go ahead, Murad.
Okay. And as Dr. Mahmoud said, the Jordanian Council, for the Jordanians, they have to apply in Jordanian Council. For the non-Jordanians, you don't have to. You can choose between the Arabic board or the Jordanian board. If you want to apply in the Arabic board, you have to submit your application in first 2 months of your residency program. As I said, it is optional. Okay. Let's go next. Okay.
So the financial needs. So in Jordan, it depends like where you're living, where is your hospital, where you're working on it. For an example, I'm now here in King Abdullah Hospital, the technology university. It's it's far away, like 1.5 hours from Amman. It's near between Arjamtha city and Irbid city. So I'm living in Irbid city. It's gonna cost you for a room or 2 rooms, bathroom and kitchen, small living room, 200 dinar. If you're taking like 2 room here. At the same time, if you're going to Amman, with the 200, you can just like find 1 room or a studio. And as I said, it depends where you're living. It depends from the neighbor to neighbor. Then if you have a car, or if you don't have a car, if you have a car, like the gas a little bit costly, it's gonna cost you like from 50 to 100 dinar per month. If you go by buses, taxis, those kind of things, it's gonna cost you almost like 50 dinar. I'm talking about 50 dinar here in Irbid, as I said. and it's depends from person to person. Food and grocery, it's gonna cost you like, depends if you cook a lot or like me, I hate cooking. So almost I'm eating from outside. So it's gonna cost you like from 350 to 450 per month. Heating and the winter, it's gonna cost you almost 15, like let's say maximum 15 dinar per month for the heater, and the high speed internet almost like 20 to 25 dinar per month. Electricity gonna cost you like from 30 to 40 per month. We're talking about Jordanian dinar for sure. So total by estimation, max 700 per month. That's like you can live a good life, and you can go hang out once a month, let's say. Yeah, that's for financial needs. As I said at the end, uh, it depends how you live your life. Yeah. So next, you can go next slide.
Yeah, sure.
So let's talk in Saudi. So this is what we're talking about, the Saudi board or the Arab board. Okay, the Jordanian board or the Arab board. So the Jordanian board in Saudi, let's say, I think most of our audience from Saudi. Is that correct?
Yes, doctor.
Okay. So if you graduated and you did your training in Jordan, and you graduated from Jordan with the Jordanian board, it's gonna be in the second level in Saudi. That mean like within 5 years you're gonna be a consultant. An example, I finished my emergency residency here in Jordan. Then I went to Saudi. I have Jordanian board. I went to Saudi. I work in a governmental, like someone like trainee hospital for 5 years. After that, I can be a consultant. At the same time, if I graduated from Jordan and I didn't pass the Jordanian board, but I did the Arab board. So the Arab board with the training in Jordan, that's the level 3. That means I'm gonna be specialist all my life in Saudi. So yeah. Do you
Okay.
want to add anything, Murad?
Yes, in Saudi, there are three groups. After you finish your residency program, there are three groups. Group one, okay, if you are finished your residency program in Saudi or in US or in Canada or in Australia, okay, and if you finish in these countries, okay, you will be in the group one. So after you finish your residency program, you only need 3 years of experience and you will be a consultant. In the second group, the other countries like Argentina, like Jordan, with the Jordanian program, not the Arabic board, only the Jordanian board, or from Spain or Germany, they have specific exams if you have to do it, not all the pathways. Same thing for Italy and Pakistan, they have only the fellowship, not the residency program. In Portuguese and Brazil and Belgium. There's these countries in the second group. After you finish your residency program by 5 years, you will be consultant, not before 5 years. Okay, and you have to do extra exams to be a consultant. Okay, and the third group, you will never be a consultant. You will be always be a senior registrar and specialist. And of course, you have to do some exams in Saudi also. As you see in this picture from the PDF of the هيئة التخصصات الصحية. Okay, I just did a screenshot and I put it. And the left side, this says for the second group countries. Go next, please. And this is the third group. Okay. And for the Jordan, as I said, the Arabic board, you will be in the third group. You will not be in the second group, and you will be always a specialist. Go next, please.
So because like there is a conflict, some people do their residency out of Jordan and they will do the exam for Jordanian board. So those people who do the training out of Jordan and taking the Jordanian board, they're a level 3, not level 2. Yeah. Go ahead. So, our experience. Do you guys have any questions, first of all?
Yes, doctor. We do have some questions in the chat box. So, Dr. Jasmine, she has asked, when should the English exam be done? Is it at the same time of application or after the application? And when can we know the time of application of each hospital?
So, each hospital, they're gonna do their own announcement in their website or in their Facebook page. And the exam, mostly in the most of the hospitals, the English exam, it's after your acceptance or after the, like, they give you like the letter that they accept you.
Okay, all right. Thank you, doctor. We have another question from Dr. Sarah. She's from Sudan, and she was asking if there is any option of doing internship in Jordan as a non-Jordanian.
Yes, of course, there is a pathway for it, and it is different from the residency program. If your college, you have to be 6 years, of course, your bachelor years, yani. If it is 5 years, there is extra exams you have to do it, and your internship will be for 2 years, not 1 year. And you have to apply by the Jordanian Council first. Before you go to the hospitals, you have to pass by Jordanian Council, because they will give you the acceptance.
All right. And that would allow them to do an internship.
Yeah, excuse me?
And that would, if they get the acceptance from Jordanian board, that would allow them to do the internship?
Exactly, yes. I did my internship in Saudi, of course, but as when I asked some people who came from out of Jordan, for non-Jordanians like the Iraqi people who was studying in Sudan, when I asked them, they told me this pathway. I don't know if there is another pathway.
Okay, thank you, doctor. Dr. Riham, she asked that she wants to apply for neurology. Is it considered as an internal medicine subspecialty?
No, neurology and go ahead, Murad. It's okay.
For neurology in our hospital, in the first year, you will be with the internal medicine, and only in the first year. Okay. From the second year, you will be with the neurology teams. And other hospitals, it is different from hospital to hospital, actually. I mean, same thing in Jordanian University, it's the same thing. But I don't know the private hospitals, is it the same thing, or they will start from the beginning, the neurology?
All right.
So just I want to add something. Mostly, like if you're in neurology, you're gonna start as like your residency as a neurologist, but you have a first year that you're gonna be in internal medicine, like you're taking a rotation, 1 year rotation, 12-month in internal medicine. So your second year automatically gonna be neurology. You got it? Because like they have their own exam, like neurology board exam. It's not subspecialty. Like you don't need to finish internal medicine then go to neurology. Yeah.
All right, Dr. Riham, I hope that answers your question. We have another doctor, Dr. Mahmood. He asked, "What about cardiology? Does it work the same way as neurology?"
Unfortunately, no. Cardiology, it's subspecialty. You have to finish internal medicine, then you're gonna go to cardiology.
All right.
In our hospital, yes.
Okay, thank you, doctor. Dr. Jasmine, she asked, what about the exam in different hospitals? When and how to apply? Is it before or after the application? And can you apply without the exams?
Okay. The exam, of course, will be after you submit your application. They will send you the details of your exam, when will be. And it is the when to submit your application. As I said, it's different from hospital to hospital. Some hospitals will be in April, some hospitals in June, some hospitals in May, some hospitals even in October. The military hospital, the مستشفى الخدمات, it is they open their program 2 times in the year. once in this month. I think they will open in November. If they didn't open in October, they open twice in the year, once in October or November. The another time will be in May or June. And
Right.
every year they change the date according to Ramadan and Eid al-Adha. They're according to their timetable. Yani. There is no specific time. Yani. It is different from hospital to hospital, from center to center. And
Yeah.
the exam will be after your application. And just to make sure, if you go back by slide to each hospital,
Yeah.
let me show you something. Like if we see, this is for ophthalmology hospital. Okay, the last, if in the last line they written is the last date for the application, it will be 7th of July. So they open the program for 2 weeks, from 23 of June to 7th of July, only for 2 weeks. We go back, please. And Al-Istishari Hospital, they opened it, and the picture in the left, they're open in April, and from 28 April to May 7th of May. Yani. It's only almost for 1 week or 2 weeks. And another hospital, please. Ibn al-Haytham, they opened their program from August, 16th of August to 22, only for 1 week. So you can submit your papers within 1 week. Okay. So what I mean to say, it is different from center to center. They don't have a specific time for all hospitals. Yeah.
So that means that before anyone even starts the application, they have to have all the documents ready, because the time is very short, and then they have to just start applying when the portal opens. Correct?
Exactly.
Exactly.
All right.
So, like, my advice, if anyone thinking about Jordan, they have to start from January, start the paperwork. Nothing after that. Like literally start from January. It's gonna take a bit of time and power to do all the paper, to prepare the papers, to do the stamps from the embassy, from the ministries. You have to come to Jordan, do all the paper, the equivalation. Yeah. So if you start by January, I think by end of February, all your paper gonna be ready and you can be ready to apply.
All right. Dr. Ham, she also asked if Ibn Sina National College, is it certified in Jordanian board? I think yes, because both our speakers are from Ibn Sina. They are working in
but
Jordan.
there is a conflict.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Go ahead, doctor.
Ibn Sina was a certified university or college from Jordan, until 2016.
All right.
So anyone started his bachelor in Ibn Sina before 2016, he is certified in Jordan. But I think there is what you can. They are talking with the Saudi Ministry of Higher Education to recertify the Ibn Sina College again. I think. We hope.
So because what happened is, like, Ministry of Higher Education in Saudi removed the name of Ibn Sina College from their website.
Exactly.
So when they remove it in 2016. So when they remove it, like when you apply here now from Ibn Sina, if you're entered the college after 2016, that means they have to do an exception for you. Is it doable? I think yes, but nothing guarantee.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means anyone who entered Ibn Sina in 2017, 18, 19, they might have a problem unless Ibn Sina gets added back.
Exactly.
All right. So Dr. Jasper, she wanted to ask if there are any places or agencies that can help with applications without needing to travel for the applications in Jordan.
Can we go in the slide for the next slides?
Yeah,
I
sure.
can add more.
Go.
Yes, there is some agencies they will do. There is some people for their private work. They do it every year. For a lot of people, they will do it. One more slide. One more. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
After in Saudi. More. Yes. Okay. There is an agencies. Okay. There is an agency. They do it for you, and there is some people they do it as a private work. They get paid for it, and they will do it for you. And this is a group. Okay. I did it for the who want to do the Jordanian residency programs and Jordan. If you scan the barcode, it will take you to the group. Sometimes we send the numbers of the people they do this work or the number of the agencies. Or sometimes there is a people they will say, okay, if someone want to come to Saudi and wants to, I can do his work. I can submit his papers. I can to go to the ministries. If he want, he can contact with me. In this group, sometimes the people, there is a lot of people to help you. Okay.
Okay. So there are agencies who can help in case someone needs help.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. Dr. Fatma, she asked, do residents receive a stipend during their residency?
Receive what?
Can you repeat the question?
She asked, do residents receive a stipend during their residency? I think she means if some hospitals are not paying you during the residency, are there any other financial means where they can give you a certain amount of money every month for your personal costs and all that?
Yeah, it's nothing officially, nothing from the universities or hospitals. But if you search online, for example, like Al Bank Al Islami, they do sometimes sponsorships for some people. It depends on the nationality, it depends on the from where you graduate, what kind of study you're studying. And I know Yemeni people, they do have their own like Yemeni institutes, they help them. Yes. But like something officially here in Jordan for non-Jordanian, honestly, I didn't hear about it.
All right. Okay. And Dr. Sarah, she asked about the internship. So she was asking if there is any requirement for the internship, like age or year of graduation, anything, any of these requirements like they have for residency.
I don't want to say something I don't know, Sarah, wallahi, but I don't know regarding the age if the internship will be affected or not. I'm sorry, but I don't know the answer.
All right, that's okay. Thank you, doctor. She also asked if University of Khartoum, is it certified in Jordan?
Yes.
If you go to the group, I will send the website of the higher education.
Okay.
And you can make sure from there. Okay.
So the Telegram group, they can scan and join the group.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
So there are a couple more questions that I thought, just to clarify so that anyone who's watching now or later, they can have the questions. So like you said, there are websites in the hospitals where the application opens. Is it easy to find where people can just Google and find the hospital names and go to the website?
Yes.
Okay. And so like you said, because everything's in Arabic, that means that if someone doesn't know Arabic, it can be a bit of a problem for them.
It is a little bit difficult. It will be solved. Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be like, okay, they're gonna have an issue for doing the papers, but at the end, your exams, you talk with your colleague in English for sure. But there's some specialty, you have to have the basic Arabic to deal with the patient.
Yeah.
At the end, all the patient here, like, they speak Arabic, they don't speak English, most of them.
That makes absolutely sense. Regarding the certificates, Dr. Mahmood, as you said, that it needs to be stamped and everything needs to be ready. So when you say it needs to be stamped, that means people, especially who graduated from Saudi, they have to go to Riyadh, to Ministry of Education, and then Foreign Affairs, get all the stamps done. Correct?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay. And regarding the more competitive specialties like surgery, emergency medicine, is there like a minimum GPA that they look for?
So I'm talking about the university hospital, the science and technology.
Yeah.
Honestly, like they accept good amount of residents in general surgery and emergency medicine. Let's say it's more competitive in ophthalmology,
Okay.
dermatology. Yes, at that time they're gonna look for your scores, your experience,
Mm-hmm.
neurosurgery. Let's say those
Yeah.
kind. But emergency medicine and general surgery, internal medicine,
Mm-hmm.
those like easy go, let's say.
Okay. So that
Yes,
means that if in any specialty the number of spots available is not a lot, it can be competitive that time.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's say,
It
just to
depends
add,
on the year before.
yeah.
Honestly,
uh,
it depends on the year before. Yes.
Okay.
just to
Yes.
add, yani, 80% you will get what you want.
Okay, so there is a good
Yeah,
chance to get accepted
that's
in a
correct.
place that,
Yes.
okay, that's really great. That means
Uh,
it Jordan really a really great country.
it's a really good country, honestly. Like, if you want to do your specialty, yes. We're talking especially in university hospitals.
Okay.
The private hospitals, like, they're more competitive, yes. But university hospital, because like they're taking fees, and at the end, I something I didn't mention it before. University hospital like science and technology and Al Urduniya,
Yeah.
you will graduate at the end by two certificate, which is one of
Mm,
them is gonna be your board certified. If you
yeah.
want to do either like Jordanian board or Arab board, then on
Mm,
the other hand, you will have the master degree as well. So,
all right.
for example, me by end of the fourth year, because we're doing the exam and you have a research, you have to do it by at the fourth year. There is a research you have to finish it and publish it. After that, you're going to be graduated as a master degree as well. We're
Okay.
talking about Science and Technology University. So this
Okay.
is why they're taking fees more than other hospitals.
Hmm.
If
That
you
means
go for any private hospital, you will not be graduated as a master degree. You're gonna do just your board.
all right. Okay.
Yes.
That makes sense.
And as I heard from one of my colleagues, if you just graduate with your master degree, I'm not sure about this. I don't have any like a link or website from the government about it. But they told me like if you graduate only with a master degree, you can work in Saudi if you did the Saudi exam and you didn't pass the board, either the Jordanian board or the Arab board, but you
Mhm.
have a master degree from the university, you can work as a specialist as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's really great.
yeah.
So regarding the Jordanian board, and let's say once you finish your residency and someone wants to move to any of the Gulf countries like Dubai and all those places, you explained for Saudi. Does it work the same way for other Gulf countries?
Unfortunately, no. Like each country, they have their own regulation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about Emirate, but I know about Qatar. Qatar, they're gonna ask for 2 years experience. After that, you're gonna be a specialist there, but you have to have 2 years experience.
Okay.
Is that
Yeah,
correct,
but
Murad? Do you have anything you want to add?
this thing for the Jordanian board, if you have a Jordanian board only. If you have Arab board, they will not ask you for experience, as I know, yani.
Oh,
All
okay. So,
And what about chances of if someone wants to stay back in Jordan, settle there? Is there a chance for them once they finish their residency to get employed at one of the hospitals and continue working?
It is difficult.
I didn't see anyone honestly like graduated from here and he's still here.
Mm,
Honestly, like financially,
yeah,
they pay very less, so I don't think it's gonna be a good option to someone to stay here unless he
okay,
has another ideas to do. But
okay,
all I know, the people who graduate from here, they
yeah,
try to go to the Gulf countries. Honestly,
all right, that makes sense.
yeah.
I think that's all the questions we have. If you'd like to just in general talk about your experience, how it was in Jordan, both of you, that how different do you think it had been compared to your internship or like clinical experience here in Saudi compared to Jordan?
Go ahead, Murad.
Okay. After I graduate from Saudi, first thing I did my internship in Saudi in Jeddah, in different hospitals. I did it in the Ministry of Health hospitals, and even I did it in the University Hospital. Okay.
Yeah.
I did it in the Thagar Hospital. I did it in the Mahjar Hospital. Those people from Jeddah, they will know these hospitals. Al Thagar and Al Mahjar and in Sharq Jeddah, and even in King Abdullah in the north. And I did 1 month rotation in King Abdullah University Hospital and as ICU rotation. Okay, the difference I think for the interns here in Jordan, the interns they don't get have they have a chance to see the patients, but there is no any close follow up for them. No, if they want to leave, they can leave. No one following them, no one asking for them. It's not the same thing in Saudi. In the Saudi in internship, if I didn't go to the hospital, they call me. Where are you? Why you didn't came today? And they always ask for you. Yani. In the end, they want your benefit and they want to teach you.
Yeah.
Okay, but in Jordan, they're not following a lot for the interns. And after I finished my internship, I work in King Abdullah University Hospital in Sleep Medicine and Pulmonology and Research Center in King Abdullah University, as I said. Um, the exposure was good. The difference between there and the Saudi and Jordan, of course, there is a financial issue in Jordan, which in Saudi we don't have that financial issue because the hospitals here in the Saudi they have the new instrument, they have new devices. You can give the patient the device you want, you can give them medication you want, even if it is costly because the insurance will cover it, or for the Saudis, it is free. So it is different between Jordan and Saudi because there is a lot of financial issues in Jordan. Jordan, it's not like Saudi. Like in Saudi, when I was in the sleep and pulmonary center, if you want to give a patient a CPAP, within 2 days we can provide it. But in Jordan, no, it's not the same thing. Sometimes there is a lot of medication. It's not in the hospital even. Medication, not devices.
Mm.
Otherwise, the graduate here from Jordan, they are smart people actually. They are good doctors. They learn very well. They are competitive. They are good people. Uh, there are a lot of doctors, they want to teach you. And of course, like everywhere, there is some people who they don't care, just they don't care if you learned or not. I mean, they don't care. It is different from a doctor to doctor. This thing in all of the world, I think.
Thank you,
And
Dr. Murad.
as Dr. Mahmoud said, and in the first year we have a 12 month, then the second year, or this 12 month in the first year of the emergency medicine, you will take 2 months of it in the general medicine rotation, 1 month in pulmonology, and 1 month in cardiology. And the second year, it is also 12 months, of course, 1 year, 1 month as an ICU rotation and 1 month as an anesthesia. And the third year, you have radiology rotation. They are thinking to add pediatric and ENT and ophthalmology rotation, but they didn't add it yet. And the fourth year, they hope you will graduate and they will not see you for the fifth year.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Murad. I think that'll be all, unless you want to add more things. Absolutely, please go ahead. And if you want to share something else.
That's it, I think. And yeah, it's a good opportunity for people graduate from Saudi, honestly. They have very, like, you can learn, you can be a good doctor after you graduate from here. They're smart people. The professor here, like, they do have the knowledge how to teach. Exposure, I'm talking about our hospital, like, we have a high exposure. We're seeing like from 300 to 350 patient per day in 24 hours. Like, you see all kind of patients, who's coming with the flu and who is in a stroke, who is paralyzed. It's a trauma center as well. So yeah, it's a good opportunity if you're like, if there's a chance to take it in Jordan. I think it's one of the best countries to do your residency in Middle East, let's say. I'm not going out for Europe or Canada, America, but in Middle East, I think yes. Of course, hospital from hospital, it's a different. You're gonna learn a lot.
Thank you, Dr.
Like, you
Mahmoud.
can see yourself improving, like, month per month, year per year. And yeah, at the end, as we know all, medicine is a self-education. If you didn't study and if you didn't focus, you will not move on.
100%. Thank you, Dr. Mahmoud, Dr. Murad. This was really, really amazing. You guys gave a lot of time and covered, I think, basically everything someone needs to know about the Jordanian board and if they're planning on applying for it. Thank you so much for also sharing your socials. If anyone ever wants to ask any questions, they have been really kind and they give you the emails, the Twitter account, also the Telegram group. So you can just go ahead and at any point, if you want to ask something, you can ask Dr. Mahmoud or Dr. Murad. They've been really nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tasneem. Just to add one thing, can you back to slide, please?
Yeah, sure.
If there is any Jordanians, this barcode will take you to the YouTube channel. It will give you more information about how to apply for the Jordanians. Okay, it's only for the Jordanians, Yani. If you want to go through it, you can go through it. Yani. They will give you good information.
All right. Thank you, doctor. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tasneem.
Okay, thank you, Tasneem. Thank you for your amazing work.
Thank you, doctor.
Thank you,
I'm glad
you
give us your valuable time. And I really hope that a lot of people do benefit from this because you have put in a lot of hard work. You guys are working full time. So it's really a big deal.
No worries. Actually, like, we need it sometimes in our life, someone like to organize everything and show us how it's go. So it's like, good job for you. Thank you for your work. We like literally, I think everyone can appreciate that. And inshallah, في ميزات حسناتك تسنيم.
Thank you. Thank you, doctor. Have a nice day. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.